Well, hello everybody, welcome to Kilnwick Percy Golf Club here, just outside of York. It is the 2020 Pro Tour, and yes, we're back in action. It's the Golfers CBD Classic here, and it's event number 14 in the order of merit on the 2020 Pro Tour. Slightly different event as well, and it's a bit of a Pro-Am as well. We've obviously got the pros going for a prize pot. We've got the amateurs mixing it in the field as well. We've come down to the par 3 6th here this morning just to catch a bit of the action and catch up with some of the players as well. We've got a lot of live golf to bring you throughout the day as well. We're going to be here, we're going to be there, we're going to be absolutely everywhere. And a little bit later, we're going to be following the final groups home up 17 and 18 as well. You're going to get a real good look behind the scenes of the action here at Kilnwick and what it's all about. We've got one of the groups just coming towards us. I'll find out who that is very, very shortly for you and grab a word with them here at the par 3 6. So, a lot of action to happen today, a lot of on-course action, a lot of behind-the-scenes action as well. Once the play stops, delighted to say Ben Davies is going to join us a little bit later as well. We might have to run a little nearest to pin competition too with those guys and see how things get on. Now, throughout the day, if you have a question about the 2020 Pro Tour, want to find out more, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. It'll take you straight through to the 2020 Pro Tour website. You can also access the leaderboard, the full leaderboard that way as well. Now, if you do have a question or you've got a friend or family member playing today here at Kilnwick on the 2020 Pro Tour, drop them a message. We can see the comments. We do want to hear from you. So get your comments in. We can see them. I'm going to move out of the way because the players have just arrived here at the 6th green here. And I think I can see Sam Sharman up there as well. So I do believe this second group of the day, Max Rogers, Matthew Richardson and Samuel Sharman here at the par 3 6 at Kilnwick. Now, we've just been chatting to a couple of spectators over on the left, and they said we literally just missed a hole-in-one by an inch. An inch, that's how much. We've never caught a hole-in-one live. Will it be during this segment here? Push on, push on. Stop, stop, stop. Rolling, rolling, isn't it? Fast greens today. We're going to chat to some of the players in a minute and see what they think. Here is Sam Sharman, blue top there, quite a way back, isn't he? He's got a wedge in hand. He is off the front edge of the green. Absolutely glorious setting here at Kilnwick. It really is. If you've ever been up here, do comment below. Tell us what you think. It's a resort up here, isn't there? You can stay here. Cracking state-of-the-art gym. Lovely clubhouse, modern clubhouse. This is group 2. Max Rogers, Matthew Richardson and Sam Sharman here. Go on, this is for birdie as well. Oh, how close was that? But Sam just smiling over at me. Grab a word of him in a minute. Oh, that deserves better. Sam for par here. From there, Sam, whatever you do, in it goes. And I can tell you something, it's a bit colder than we had thought today. There's a bit of a nip in the air. So here we are at the par 3-6. Let's go have a word with Sam. It's been a long time since we've seen him. The guys marching on. Yeah, Sam. How can I not come chat to you? It feels like I haven't seen you for ages. How you been?
It's been a while, hasn't it? Long time
It has been a while.
You?
Has been a while. Yes. How's your game going today?
I'm enjoying playing bogey golf, and it's the missus' birthday, so I'm already in the bad books for being here.
Oh, you really?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
So we'll make it up till later on.
You're out in the second group of the day, though.
Yeah.
You get home quickly, right?
Absolutely. 140 back down the A1.
What's it like here at Kilnwick? From what I've seen, it's pretty impressive
Nice
so
little
far.
track, actually, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, there's a couple of little tricky starts with the wind. Come on the second green. I don't know if the greenkeeper's got out of the bed the wrong way, but he has stuck that in a shocker.
He's made it tough, eh?
Yeah, but like I say, I think a few of the lads have said in front. I mean, he's been here years.
Yes.
You know, easing's up now. It's a nice little scoring track, so hopefully we'll get a few.
Fantastic. Cheers, Sam. Best of luck. Top stuff. Bit of action there on the green. That was a nice little putt there. Just in time for the camera. How's it going?
Not bad. Doing all right.
Yeah, you played Kilnwick before?
Played it yesterday, yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quite nice.
So you got the insider knowledge then, right?
Yeah, try to anyway.
Try to. Fantastic. We're going to stick here actually. Just watch this group tee off because I don't think we've got the next group coming through just yet. The 7th here at Kilnwick. It is a par 4, 394 yards. Now here we have the absolutely monstrous par 5 4th here. A whopping 612 yards. Yes, you heard that right, 612 yards. This isn't it. That was a roar. That was a Rick roarer, wasn't it? There goes Sam. Doesn't sound like it's quite going his way so far today, but a decent shot right into the heart of the fairway there. Right, let's make our way back to 6, unless actually is there going to be a provisional? There is going to be, yeah, we'll stay, sorry Leon, there's going to be a provisional, so we'll stay here. Gone well left as well. I think it might have been, might have gone OB. In fact, we have 2 provisionals, aren't we? So Max Rogers and Matthew Richardson have to go twice here, and we might even have a third. They're going to just go and find it.
Cheers, Ian.
Thanks guys, play well. Right, let's head back to 6 because we do have the next group coming through as well. They've played their tee shots actually at the par 3 6th here, so we'll just march up have a look at this, see how these chaps are getting on. It is going to be James Brooks, Martin Brown and Ian Pyman here at the par 3 six. Now, like I was saying a bit earlier, it's actually cold today, isn't it? I wasn't expecting that. I certainly wasn't expecting to have to put my jacket on. Might have made a little bit of mistake in the clothing attire because I didn't bring a mid layer. I just bought my full rain jacket and that's it. So, whoops, on my part. Looks like it might brighten up a little bit, but it is cold so far here today. And yeah, here we are. This is Group 3, 9:30 tee time with James Brooks, Martin Brown, Ian Pyman, a full group of pros here. As I was saying before, the 4th hole here, an absolute monster, 612 yard par 5. Yes, you heard that right, 612 yards at the 4th hole here at Kilnwick. Wow, that's quite something, isn't it? What's the longest par 5 you've ever played? Comment below, do tell us. That's the question. What is the longest par 5 you've ever played? We can see the comments, we will read them out. Oh. Look at that. There you go. Tucks it away there. So Group 3, James Brooks, Martin Brown and Ian Pyman here. There we go, good stuff. Right, we are now, this group's 6 holes in here at Kilnwick. And it's getting a little bit breezy, a little bit chilly, isn't it? How are we doing, guys? All right? We're all right, we're 6 holes in. Guys, how's Kilnwick been so far? Impressed?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah?
It's a good nick.
It's a nice track, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, enjoyable.
Yeah, it's a nice track actually. First time here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit colder than
Yeah,
we thought, isn't it?
it is. Yeah. First
I've
few
got
holes
my
got me out.
full-blown winter
Yeah.
coat on here, but
Yeah, no.
right.
Come from Cyprus to get away from the hot weather, and I wasn't quite expecting 10 degrees this morning.
No, I would have got out of the car. Blimey. The 4th here, that monstrous par 5. 612 yards. What was
Yeah,
that like?
I think we all found it quite straightforward.
Really?
Yeah, three birdies, really easy.
I'll follow you guys in big hitting group. That's what I like. Cheers,
Definitely
guys.
not.
Best of luck. We're going to head back to the par 3/6 because we want to make sure we catch the tee shots. We've never ever caught a hole in one live. Let's see if we can potentially catch one now, shall we? That was group 3 there, as we saw. All smiles, everybody's in a good mood, aren't they? But of course, there is the serious matter of order of merit points up for grabs. And as we can see, the next group is just arriving here. Group number 4, a player we know very well, Hannah Morrison, has just appeared onto the ladies' tee. She's playing alongside John Carr and Daniel Lloyd. John Carr and Hannah both in the amateur category. Daniel Lloyd, the pro here. Guys are just winding up. Ready to load up here at the par 3/6. Will we get a hole in one? This is group 4. John Carr, Daniel Lloyd and Hannah Morrison. And it really is cold. I don't want to sound like I'm moaning, but it is very breezy indeed. Well, that went quite a way right, didn't it? It is off the green, over on the far right-hand side. Probably in line with the buggy, actually, in line of our buggy. Here is Hannah. Good shot, straight into the heart of the green there from Hannah. Outside birdie opportunity though, it's quite a tricky putt. It slopes actually down where the pin is cut.
I need to clean the lens.
So let's just pop that order of merit screen for you. As we said, this is we've had 13 events so far. This is event 14. Let's just pop that up onto the screen. And it is Dan Brown currently leading the way. Overall, now a number of incentives on the 2020 Pro Tour this year. There is a playing contract, equipment contract with Orca Golf up for grabs for the leading male and female. There's a winter training camp with the Golf Travel people as well. All sorts of incentives. It's well worth getting involved indeed. So that's how things currently stand. Of course, 2020 Pro Tour co-founder Chris Hansen is in the list as well. He's not playing today. I believe he might have a little bit of a minor neck injury, and of course he doesn't have his clubs, so he's not playing today. But so we've got plenty of live golf still to bring you anyway. We can pop that order of merit down now so we can catch the players if they've just come up to the green here. In fact, we should have had 3 players. It looks like we're down to 2, doesn't it? So yeah, we have lost a player here. So we're down to 2 in this group. So whilst we're up here at the par 3/6, the players just get in their lines. We do want to know who you think. What is the longest par 5 you've ever played? There's a 612 par 5 here, the 4th hole. Go on, stop, slow down, slow down. There's a lot of fast roll out here today, isn't there? There really is. These greens are quick. This is Hannah Morrison for birdie. I think she knows it's not quite going to make it, is it? It's a good effort though. 2 or 3 footer there for par. Go on, come round, come round. Oh yes. What an up and down that is. That is to save par. Magnificent stuff. It drops a pair of pars here in this group. Let's just go say hello to Hannah, shall we, whilst we're here. Hannah, only good to see you, by the way. Only 2 of you.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
How's it going today?
Yeah, good, thank you.
What have you made of the course?
This is the first time I've ever played it, didn't walk or anything, so
No.
I think
Go
it's all right.
completely blind
Yeah.
into it, then you? The 4th hole, the par 5, it's quite a long one, wasn't it? How did that
Yeah.
go?
It was all right, I birdied it, so.
Brilliant. That's the 4th player in a row we've spoken to who's birdied it. Great, fantastic stuff. Let's just grab a word up here, because if you're going to save par, that is how you do it, isn't it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not the first choice I would have had to make par, but
No.
I needed that one. Yeah, that was.
What did you have in your hand off the tee?
4-iron.
4-iron, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's quite a long.
It is into the wind. The tee kind of points you a bit right as well.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to commit to it. Yeah, tough hole for sure. Yeah.
Fantastic. Look, I'll let you crack on anyway. We're just going to stay down here actually, Lou, and watch these 2 tee off, because I think we might just have a little bit of a gap before the next group come through. Obviously playing as a 2-ball here, so we are just going to stick around up here. So yeah, coming through next we will have Ashton Turner, of course. Ashton Turner, a winner on the 2020 Pro Tour, a player we know very well too. So we are just waiting for the group ahead to play what will be their second shots. We see quite a lot of danger here though, haven't we, at the par 4 7th. A lot of players going left. It is out of bounds there. You're in big trouble if you end up that way. Now I do remember, whilst you're watching, there you go, we're just watching a group ahead just played their what will be surely their second shots into the par 4 7th here at Kilnwick, Percy. If you ever played it, please do a comment below, tell us what you think of it. I'm very impressed so far. Gorgeous parkland course, trees lining it though everywhere as well. We're very high up here, just outside York, outside a town called Pocklington. Very picturesque indeed, up in Yorkshire. Now, if you do want to watch this broadcast, you can watch all of our live golf in 2021 in HD. You can do on our YouTube channel. There's a link in the body of this broadcast that will take you straight to it. It's called Live Sport Now. You can watch all of our live sport, including all of our live golf, in 2021 on our YouTube channel. Do click through, do hit subscribe as well. You can watch, obviously, the 2020 Pro Tour. You can watch the Faldo series from this Wednesday as well. We're live with the Faldo series. A number of England golf tournaments as well, and I work with the Golfing Days, so you can watch free golf live right in the heart of the action. We're not in a studio, we are literally right out on the course as well, so do give us a subscribe. there's 3 wood out the bag. I must admit I didn't have eyes on where it landed, so it's going to be Hannah Morrison to go now. A driver in hand. It's a little bit right, but it's actually safe there. She'll be okay. Yeah, just dropped into the trees over there, but I think she'll probably be okay. Is she going to hit again? I think she's not going to. No, I think she's just going to walk. There we go. So no provisionals being played. So there you go. That was Group 4. We're going to head back to the Part 3 6th now. Now remember, get your comments in below because we want to know what that longest Par 5 is you've ever played. Tell us the yardage and obviously tell us what course it was. We will read them out. We can see those comments, so do get them in. As I said, we are right in the heart of the action on the 2020 Pro Tour here at Kilnwick Golf Club. It is an absolutely ice cold day though this August. We're certainly worth expecting that. Now if you've never played Kilnwick or just want to have a little look at what it looks like as an overview, we do have I believe we have a little video that we can play you now just to show you a little bit more of Kilnwick Percy Golf Club. Roll VT. Keep me updated with the leaderboard as well. Right, so we are just waiting for the next group to come through. So as I said before, here at Kilnwick, the 4th hole here, it's a par 5 off the white tees. That's what the men are playing off today. 612 yards. Yes, you did hear me right. That is 612 yards. What is the longest par 5 you have ever played? We can see those comments, so do get them in below. We will read them out. We really, really want to know what the longest par 5 you ever played. And tell us also, by the way, how many shots did you take as well? That's what we want to know. We really, really do. Now, whilst we're just waiting about for the next group to come along, in fact, I can tell you the next group is going to be Ashton Turner, Aaron Brettel and Molly Lumley about to come down. Ashton Turner, of course, the pro in that group. Ashton Turner having a very, very good year indeed, isn't he, across the board? Certainly a big name to watch out for and a former winner on the 2020 Pro Tour as well. We are here at the Par 3 6 whilst we just wait. Let's just pop that order of merit screen up for you so you can see just how things stand overall on the 2020 Pro Tour. The season is really building up now, isn't it? And of course, later on in the year for the Tour final, we do head to Scotland, so that's going to be worth a watch. Of course, next week we're at Northcliffe as well for an absolutely another incredible event, so you won't want to miss any of that action. So that's how things stand on the order of merit at the minute. Dan Brown is having a wonderful year. At the minute, he is in pole position to win that equipment contract with Orca Golf, a winter training camp with the Golf Travel people. and a number of other wonderful prizes indeed. This is today, of course, though, the Golfers CBD Classic. Huge thank you to Golfers CBD. Do go check them out as well. They're on social media. Do check them out on their website as well. So it'd be nice to know whether we have a leaderboard as well. Now, just remember, you can access the leaderboard via the 2020 Pro Tour website. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. It will take you straight through to the website. Now, whilst we're waiting, actually, let's just come on and get a closer look at this green. As I've said before, this is the par 3 6th here, where Hannah Morrison was. She was on the top, almost a bit of a top shelf. It looks quite flat as you approach it, but actually undulates quite a bit here and all the way up here. So Hannah was round about here, wasn't she? And actually, kind of a little bit of a dip, kind of good breaks off to the left a little bit. There's a slope right at the back, and if you are over here on the right, we saw with the gentleman just beforehand, you can actually, if you can manage to get a bit of spin on it, you can kick it up here and almost roll it back in. There's a big opportunity indeed. We are just waiting for the next group to come through, of course. Now, can we pop that live leaderboard up onto the screen? Does it have anything on? Right, okay, the leaderboard actually hasn't updated yet, so just bear with us. In fact, whilst we are here as well, we do have another little video to play for you as well. This is, of course, the 2020 Pro Tour. If this is your first ever time tuning into the 2020 Pro Tour, then where on earth have you been? That's what I want to know. But if this is the first time tuning in, well, here's a little look at how the 2020 Pro Tour has been looking this year and last year. Roll VT. Right, welcome back everybody. We've had enough of waiting, so we're going to go find them. We do have the luxury of a buggy, so I'm going to jump in it, pick up Leon, our cameraman, and go get him. Like I said, get your comments in as well. Remember, you can see me, hello. In fact, why don't we give you a little whistle-stop tour of Kilnwick Percy whilst we're here. Of course, this is the par 3 6th that we're currently at the minute. We're just outside York. Up in Yorkshire, of course, and we're going to go down and find the players. We're going to head to the 5th. Now, I think I might have actually spied them a little bit, so let's play a little game. It's the par 5 is the 5th for 460 yards. In fact, there's back-to-back par 5s. The 4th, as I said before, that monstrous 612-yarder off the white tees. And let's work our way down, shall we? We're going to head now to the 6th tee box. You've looked at it from the green. Now we're going to get a slightly different look at it here as we head down to the tee box. The 6th is 195 yards for the men. For the women, it is 114, so a bit of an advantage for the ladies here. Now I can actually see them starting to march down. I believe they're starting to come down the 5th, so yes they are. So this is a good place to come down and watch the action here. We'll park the buggy up and watch the next group come through 5, up 6 as well. Of course, the group ahead, just a 2-ball, weren't they? So certainly catching up the other groups. Then we've got a nice angle looking on to 6. So this is now the 5th fairway. It is a par 5. and coming down into your shot very, very shortly. I've seen the balls. They're in the heart of the fairway right now. It is going to be Ashton Turner, Aaron Brattel and Molly Lumley. But you might be able to see them at the top of the screen. So if you do have a question or want to find out more about the 2020 Pro Tour, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. In fact, if you want to get involved with the 2020 Pro Tour, you can do as well. If you fancy playing in one of these, this event is open up to players with a handicap up to 24. So do get involved. We head to Northcliffe next week. We've got a number of big events coming up on the 2020 Pro Tour. It's live golf, it's live professional golf at the very best. In fact, people often ask us, what sort of level is the 2020 Pro Tour? Well, let's put it this way, shall we? You've got the PGA Tour and obviously the European Tour sitting at the very, very top. Then you've got the Challenge Tour, haven't you, and Euro Pro. And then the 2020 Pro Tour sits just below the Euro Pro, I'd say. There is a prize pot up for grabs. This does matter, and there is an order of merit as well. Decent prizes up for grabs. The male and female winner of the Order of Merit come the end of the season will earn a playing equipment contract with Orca Golf. It is career-changing opportunities on the 2020 Pro Tour. Like I said, if you do want to get involved, you fancy playing in one of these, it is open up to players with a handicap up to 24. On the Pro-Am side of things, then please do get in touch with us. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. Just click it, you'll find out all the information you need to find out. The venues we're heading to, the dates, everything you need to know, how much it costs to get involved. Now, with this group coming down as well, we can see the group behind catching up too. So the action is suddenly going to resume. Thanks for sticking with us. I know it probably was the most enjoyable thing, just watching us wait around at the sixth, but we have managed to catch up to the players, and we are about to catch Ashton Turner, Aaron Brattel and Molly Lumley coming down here. They're teed off at 10 o'clock. This is the par 5 fifth here at Kilnwick Percy Golf Club. This is the 2020 Pro Tour. It is the Golfers CBD Classic. So just waiting for Ashton Turner, Aaron Brattel and Molly Lumley. Rounds now underway. I can see all of the groups have now teed off and are out on the course as well. We're going to bring you a lot of live golf throughout the day. Here we are at the fifth. After we break this broadcast off, if we can, we'll just put get the leaderboard broadcast out for you so you can keep track of things. Then we're going to get out on to catch up with the very first group of the day as well. We haven't seen them yet, have we? That was Matthew Ferry, Sam McDonald and Robert Coggan. We're going to catch up with them at 17 and follow them home and get some wonderful shots of the clubhouse here at Kilnwick Percy. It's absolutely stunning. It really, really is. The sights, everything, the facilities, wonderful stuff indeed. You're going to get a good view of the clubhouse. It's actually a resort here as well. Gorgeous little cabins there are here. You can stay here. Just Google it, Kilnwick Percy Resort. There we go, the ball's nicely up in the air. Where is this going to be? Is it going to be into the heart? It's just a bit short, isn't it? Oh, don't trickle on it. It's going to stay on the fairway. I thought there might have been a little danger of it running into the bunker, but no chance, still quite a way back. Now, as we said, do get your comments in. We can see them below. We do want to hear from you. John Murdoch has commented saying, good luck, Matthew Richardson. It's a cold day today as well. It really is. I just was not expecting this. So, we are looking at some of the brightest stars in the game of golf. It's lovely to see, isn't it? This is the 10 o'clock tee time of Ashton Turner, Aaron Patel and Molly Lumley. That's a good shot. I believe that's Molly as well. Look at that. That's a cracker. I think she'll be chuffed with that when she sees it. And here they come, marching up. Par 5, fifth. It's 460 yards for the men. 377 for the ladies. It's actually playing as a par 4 for the girls. So that is Ashton in the light grey top there. See Molly over here on the left. And Aaron Patel, black cap. This is going to be Ashton Turner's shot now. Come round a bit. Going to be Molly Lumley to go now. Who's an amateur. I believe this will be her birdie putt. Slow down, slow down. So we're just going to move the camera actually out of the rain. It's started to rain quite a bit now. Very unexpected, I must say. So here is Ashton Turner. Just missed it. Here is Molly. Oh, great part as well. That would have been to say par. And here they come. I'm going to have a quick word with Molly actually and just try and work out what's happening with this rain. Well, Molly, we didn't order rain, did we, today? How's it been so far today?
Oh, so-so. It's my
So-so.
first pro event, so...
Oh, well, congratulations. Welcome.
Yeah.
You enjoying it anyway so far?
I am, actually.
Still a long way to go, isn't there? But
Yeah, Aaron and Ash are good playing partners.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they are. They
But I'm not doing bad for someone who's only been playing golf for 3 years. So.
are. Really? 3 years? Wow. Wow, that's incredible. 3 years, I've been playing 15 and 10 times better than me already. It's just not fair. Oh wow, that's incredible. Molly Lumley only been playing the game 3 years. This is the first pro event. You wouldn't know, would you? I'll tell you what I'll do, Leon. I'll just drive us around a little bit to the back, if that's okay with the guys. We are just sheltering. Would you believe we're actually sheltering from the rain? So this is Ashton Turner here. Here is Aaron, just going to give the camera a quick wipe. As you can appreciate, we were not expecting rain today and it is raining right now, typical. It is August, I suppose. So it's going to be Molly to go next. We will catch up with his players at the end of their rounds as well, by the way, so don't you worry. You will hear from Aaron and Ashton a little bit later too. But of course, because of this weather, it's just taken an unexpected turn. You won't believe me, up to the top left, there's actually a bit of sunshine. Now we do have the group behind just coming in, so if we get in, I'll swing us around, Leon, and we can catch the next group just about to come through. I'll tell you who it's going to be as well. It is going to be Jack Truitt, George Muscroft and Reece Thompson. Swing our way around. I don't know if you can see that, but one of the players in a bit of trouble in the trees, so we're just going to move ourselves around. A bit of trouble over in the trees on the left there. Par 5 here. And I think actually, I know it's still spitting with rain. We're just going to wipe the camera lens very quickly as well, so just if you see that, just bear with us. Just held there, just failed. Needed another fill. So I tell you, just behind us, Molly has just teed off as well. At the par 3-6, but this group here, group number 6, Jack Truitt, George Muscroft, and Reece Thompson here. Balls up nicely in the air, par 5 fifth here at Kilnwick Percy Golf Club. Let's hope we can get a bit of sun a little bit later today. Of course, we're going to bring you the action as it happens. We'll keep you up to speed with everything. And we will bring you your champion a little bit later today as well. You'll hear live from them. And I'm hoping actually we're going to bring a little nearest to pin competition for you later. I do believe we may have Alex Hahn, Ben Davies and Oliver Sullivan competing in that. And I please say it stopped raining now. In it goes. There we go, we're going to stick here actually. We are just going to wait for the next group to come down. A good friend of ours in that group, Mark McKeon. We'll grab a word with him when he comes through, but let's just stay at 5. I'm pleased to say it has now stopped raining as well. In it goes, great stuff. So we are just going to stick around up here. Actually, I don't know if you want to maybe watch these chaps tee off. Yeah, we'll watch this group tee off actually at the 6th. We do have the next group coming through very shortly, but we'll catch up with them as well. We've never ever caught a hole-in-one live, and we'd really quite like to see one, wouldn't we? Is it going to be now or is it not? Well, let's find out, shall we? Stick with us right here. What do you think? Do you think we're going to see a hole-in-one live? Comment below, yes or no. Remember, we can see those comments. The question we're asking everybody today is there is that monstrous par 5 fourth hole here, 612 yards for the men. We want to know, quite simply, what is the longest par 5 you've ever played and where is it? There's a shout for right behind us, but it's actually nowhere near us. But good etiquette. So we're just waiting for the green to clear. The 6th green is still not clear. So just bear with us whilst we wait for that. Hello everybody, if you are just tuning in, welcome. It's the 2020 Pro Tour. It's the Golfers CBD Classic here at Kilnwick Percy Golf Club. It's a very important event on the order of merit. Dan Brown currently leading the way overall. Come season's end, there will be the leading male and female will win the golf equipment contract with Orca Golf. Plenty up for grabs. Like I said, we're going to bring you the action throughout the day as well. Once we break off from this broadcast, not just yet, we're going to see the final few groups come through. Then we're going to go get ourselves a nice cup of tea and get back out onto the course, right into the heart of the action. It's starting to warm up a little bit now, I'm delighted to say as well. Oh, good shot. So is the green clear yet? It's taken a while, isn't it? There we go, the green is clear. So we are now about to see Group 6. Jack Truett, George Muscroft and Reece Thompson tee off the par 3 6. Is this the moment we get our first ever live hole-in-one here at Kilnwick Percy Golf Club? One of Yorkshire's finest golf courses here, just outside York. Oh, it floats overhead. It sounds wonderful as it ripples through the air. It's a very good shot as well. Just a bit short of green. It's about, just trying to think, I think it's quite a long par 3, the 6th, 195 yards. third and final from this group. Left-hander. Jack Jewett, George Muscroft and Reece Thompson teed off at 10 past 10 this morning. It's gone a bit right, hasn't it? And it's trickled into that bunker, unfortunately. Right, we're going to turn our attention to the right because we have the next group, the penultimate group, Benjamin Bailey, Mark McGeehan and Stuart Davis here. So Mark McGeehan in the bunker here, par 5 fifth hole here at Kilnwick, Percy. It's the Golfers CBD Classic on the 2020 Pro Tour. Ooh. That would have been nice for the camera, wouldn't it? This putting technique. Oh, it's well short, isn't it? Stuff. That's Mark McGeehan there. In it goes. Let's go talk to Mark. He's about 8 foot tall, so I'm going to look very short in a minute. There we go. Next group coming through as well. Let's just grab a quick word with Mark, shall we? Hello, Mark. I'm not too bad. How are you? little bit of a lesson there in how to get out of a bunker for us. I appreciate that. Thank you.
They don't call me Sevy for nothing. In fact, I don't think they call me Sevy at all, but you know, it was a nice up and down.
I wouldn't want to say, look,
Since
you've been out on the course, we've had quite cold weather, haven't we? Then we've had rain, and now it's actually pretty nice, isn't it? What are you doing?
It's tropical weather. It's no, it's nice. It's just nice to be back out playing a bit.
Yeah.
Been so busy on the range coaching, and it's just nice to get out on the fairways.
You
again.
are a busy man, I have to say, Mark.
I am indeed.
I'll let you crack on anyway. There we go. We're going to we'll turn our attention to the shots here because the green still isn't clear at 6. That's Mark McGeehan, a very busy coach, a very renowned golf coach as well. Do just Google him as well, Mark McGeehan. Do check it out. It's very, very good and gave us a bit of a lesson, a bit of a bunker lesson there. And as much as he is a very, very good player, I don't mean to disrespect Mark, but perhaps not quite Sevy. I think it's coming to the right. It's in the bunker there. I just saw the hand up, the arm up. This is the Group 8, I believe, which is Alex Hahn, Ben Davis and Oliver Sullivan. So we're going to stick around here for just a little bit longer. I have a sneaky feeling the major, the starter here for the 2020 Pro Tour, might be playing today. He's got a couple of his friends down. They're not playing as part of the 2020 Pro Tour, but I think they might just be teeing it up behind. So this is what we like, isn't it? It's a competitive competition on the Golfers CBD Classic here at Kilnwick Percy Golf Club on the 2020 Pro Tour. But in a couple of groups behind, I think we've got a few people having a good time out on the course. The sun is now shining. It is still a little bit spats of rain. The moisture just won't clear from the air. Remember, this is a par 5 here, so 2 shots in. That'll be both play second shots there. Right, the 6th green, well spotted in, yeah, the 6th green is now clear, so yes, we can turn our attention back to the 6th tee box here and watch this group tee off. You're currently looking at Benjamin Bailey, Mark McGeehan and Stuart Davis. Teed off at 10:20 this morning. They're on the par 3 6th tee. Good shot, shout a good shot from Mark McGeehan there. I just love the sound it makes down here. There's a ripple through the air as it just catches the wind, and that's a great shot, I think. Just looking through the trees. Yeah, it is. That's a great shot. We'll stay here at 6 for Mark McGeehan's tee shot. And off they go. Right, so let's turn our attention back to the 5th green here. And this is Alex Harm, Ben Davies and Oliver Sullivan. So I think we might be in for another bunker masterclass shortly. Remember, our big question today is, because of the fourth hole here at Kilnwick Percy, 612 yards, par 5, we want to know, what is the longest par 5 you have ever played? Do comment below. We can see the comments, we will read them out as well. What is the longest par 5 you've ever played? What was the yardage, and where was it, of course? Oh, it's a lovely shot. Now, this is group 8. We're going to follow this group actually up to 6th as well, just for one final chance to see if we can spot a hole in one. Is Ben Davies now in the blue, just crouched down on the green. And the sun has come out now. It's actually quite warm, typical, isn't it? So Alex Harm, Ben Davies and Oliver Sullivan here on the 5th green here at Kilnwick Percy. It's a 2020 Pro Tour, the Golfers CBD Classic here, and it's live. Oh. Just Is it right, break left, right to death, didn't it? In it goes. Let's say hello to Ben. Shall we're going to follow this group actually up the 6th as well. Ben, I'm very well, mate. I like your hat. Not that we got anything against Nike.
That's all right, man.
Ben, how's it going this morning?
Yeah, it's all right. Not played the course before. It is very nice.
That was my question. You've answered it for me then, actually. What is it like?
You do so many of these now, I can read your mind.
It's a bit of a hidden gem, isn't it? I think, Kilnwick,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah, I'd say those exact words myself.
What are we thinking here then, Ben? It's a relatively long par 3. What are we going for?
These kind of par 3s, looking at the green, it's anywhere on the green to get out of it.
There's quite a lot, actually, isn't there? There's quite a lot of par 3s there, isn't there?
Mm.
Let you guys crack on anyway. We're going to walk up with you boys anyway. So this is Group 8 here. Yeah, always good to see Ben. Always happy to talk to us. In fact, he's done a couple of live shows with us as well, has Ben. First time playing at Kilnwick, Percy. I say a bit of a hidden gem. It's not really hidden, is it? But it is a lovely track over here. Unfortunately, I just can't give you a score update though, which is a shame, because I'd really like to. Nice shot. Spoke a little bit earlier. It was a 4-iron used here. Look at that. It is right in the heart of the green. Right, we are going to head up to the green group just before we do, Leon. Actually, if you just pan over to your right, you'll be able to see the cottages I was talking about. As I said, Kilnwick, Percy, it is obviously a golf club. It's also a resort as well, and they are some of the holiday cottages that you can let out and stay here. It's absolutely lovely, very modern clubhouse, nice gym as well. But anyway, let's get back to the action. Let's head up 6 here, shall we? We're just going to follow this group, watch them hole out before we then head back to the clubhouse for a break. And that's where one of two things is going to happen. If we can, we're going to broadcast out the live leaderboard for you, although we are just still waiting for it to update. If not, we're just going to have a quick bite to eat, a nice cup of tea, and then get back out right into the heart of the action for you. We're going to head to 17, and that is also a par 3, and then march up the 18th too. It's you're in for a real treat. The major is just behind us as well, the starter for the 2020 Pro Tour. He's playing with a couple of his friends, so I'm just going to swing the buggy round. Now, if you are watching this and like what you see and actually fancy teeing it up on the 2020 Pro Tour, you can. A number of the events now for the rest of the season are pro-am events. Just as long as your handicap is 24 or under, you can get out onto the course and play in one of these stunning events. We spoke to Molly Lumley a little bit earlier, didn't we? It's her first ever pro event, and she's having a cracking day, a great time of it indeed. We saw her at the 5th, and then we saw her here at the 6th as well. And if you fancy getting involved, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. It will take you straight through to the 2020 Pro Tour website where you can find out more information. Short there for Ben Davies. He's going to struggle to save par from there. What? Oh. The sun is really out now, you can probably see it, and unfortunately for Ben Davies, he will not be making par here at the par 3-6. Oh. Right, there we go, that's a group there. And if you just come over to me, actually, just one thing before we do break off. We do have the very famous, the Major, John Major, not the former Prime Minister, but perhaps a gentleman who's even more important than that, the Major himself, the starter on the 2020 Pro Tour, probably the most famous face on the 2020 Pro Tour. He's not actually playing as part of the pro or the amateur event today, but he is playing with some of his friends, and they're actually just down on the tee box. So let's put them under a bit of pressure, shall we? We'll just watch these tee shots. Don't know how safe you are there, Leon, but you know, fingers crossed. We're just going to watch their tee shots. So let's just put them under a little bit of pressure, shall we? Here is the Major himself, arguably the most famous face on the 2020 Pro Tour. He's the man who sets all the players off. He's playing with a couple of his friends here today as well. In fact, one of his good friends plays out of Kilnwick, Percy. It's his home club, so we expect an awful lot. Here is the Major. And I'll tell you what, that is arguably shot of the day so far we've seen. He's just given me the thumbs up as well. Well, there you go, pros. That's how you do that. The Major has just shown you all up. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Go on, get up, get up. Oh, I think it's just ran into a bit of danger there. Go, Leon. If you just turn around, we've got Hannah Morrison literally just behind us, just about to tee off here as well. We'll just let her go. There we go. No, I'm not sure if that can't be 14 already, surely. Anyway, that breaks off our coverage for the very morning session here of the Golfers CBD Classic here at Kilnwick Percy Golf Club here on the 2020 Pro Tour. Now, like I said, we're going to go to a short break. Now, one of two things is going to happen. We're either going to get that live leaderboard broadcast out for you, or if not, then we are going to have a quick cup of tea and then get back out onto the course. We're going to head up to 17. It's a par 3 and follow the groups home. Yes, still lots of live action to bring you here. Now, if you've liked what you've seen so far, want to find out more about the 2020 Pro Tour, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. Just click it. It'll take you straight through to the 2020 Pro Tour website. Also, if you want to watch all of our live golf in 2021, there's a link to our YouTube channel, Live Sport Now. Do click it, do click subscribe as well. You can watch all of our live golf for free in 2021. I've been at Waterhouse and we'll see you very, very soon. Roll VT.